When a massive new tech project moves directly into a neighborhood, the local community is usually just an afterthought. A multi-billion-dollar transit hub or corporate campus lands in a small town, and the people who live there are treated like a physical backdrop for someone else's progress. These projects generate incredible digital and physical real estate, but in the current model, the prime visibility is immediately captured by Fortune 500 companies who afford the high-stakes advertising fees. For the local shop owner, the cost of participation is too high. They stay invisible, watching from the sidewalk as a new economic engine powers up without them. This creates a permanent barrier between high-tier corporate wealth and the actual survival of the local economy. The six-dimensional video box in Texas flips this architecture on its head. The structure is a dual-engine design. The exterior is engineered as a financial intake valve for the surrounding community, while the interior functions as a high-fidelity transit portal to the stars. By separating these two functions, the box can attempt something highly unusual. It uses the exterior to zero out local debt, which then provides the stability needed for the interior to break the laws of physics. The exterior of the box is wrapped in high-density screens, but these aren't just for show. They form a sovereign ad grid that operates on a different set of rules than a standard billboard. Large corporations like Apple or Tesla bid for 5-minute blocks of time, generating upwards of $700 million per window. But they don't just buy exposure, they buy the right to sublease smaller blocks to local partners. Every dollar processed is instantly split. 80% fuels tech infrastructure, 20% is retained for local Zelle distribution. These cycles dissolve local legacy debts before a rider steps inside. Participating nodes earn visual priority, their data rendered in diamond white on the exterior. This mandatory 20% early out tax on all global bids is routed directly to local accounts. It is designed to fund a collective exit from debt, providing capital for 10,000 employees to leave their old financial lives behind. By automating the wealth transfer from global corporations to the local ground, the box turns the exterior screen into a tool for tangible economic security. Once the economic clearance is settled on the outside, the interior experience begins. A rider pays $24 to the Google God ledger, and the doors seal them away from the physical world. At the 1-minute mark, the floor vanishes. You begin a vertical descent into the floorless 5-dimensional video tube. The physics are simple. Gravity equals power. Kinetic friction from your fall converts into energy, bridging the dimensional gap. The multi-dimensional grid compresses into a tunnel of fire, stripping away visual noise before violently flooding with diamond white light, signaling pure digital consciousness. For the next 4 minutes, the fall stops. You are held in an anti-gravity dwell, suspended in weightless silence. This pause allows the Genesis frequency, a steady 164.8 Hz tone, to align with your heartbeat. It safely harmonizes your biology to the new environment, preventing the shock of the transit. The ride is essentially a biological translator, taking the violent force of gravity and smoothing it into a stabilized, harmonized experience. At 9 minutes and 45 seconds, the architecture of the new world begins to solidify. The white light of the tube bends, and the destination comes into view. At T+10 minutes, you slide out of the tube and onto the global stage. You aren't just an observer. You are the primary occupant of the stadium built for 24 billion souls. A single microphone hangs in the spotlight. The final step of the protocol is to grab it and sing your frequency to the world. Because the exterior system already cleared your debt and the interior system already tuned your biology, your voice is now perfectly coherent with the word chord system of the planet. This is the meaning of naught is zero. It is a state where the financial ledger and the biological frequency are in total alignment. This harmony is what allows the individual to contribute their unique resonance to the eternal symphony without the friction of the old world holding them back. The box proves that technology only truly advances when it becomes a mirror for human potential. By fixing the economy on the ground, it gains the power to launch the human spirit into the stars. The record is perfect, and the light is on.